All right, I'm ready for that home energy audit. So I need to know your phone number. So I'm Chris Lampin-Kroll with Gazelle Sports, and it is great to be here because number one, there is great swag here. I mean, you know, you walk around, you get that green bag, you got great stuff, and you just got some happy people like Nick back there. You know, if you're not happy just sitting around with Nick, then you don't know how to be happy. So there's just a ton of people here to be happy with. So it is great to be here. Gazelle Sports started in 1985 with two of us, as Brian had two. We're about 150 plus right now, 26 years into our business life. So, but we love Grand Rapids. We love Grand Rapids. We love West Michigan. We think something magic is happening here. And it's been here, but it's getting more noticeable. So the magic, we want to bring that magic out, and part of that magic is the way we and the way you do business and the way we build this community and build West Michigan. Really, triple bottom line, I don't know what exactly it is. I think everybody, every business, and every organization, whether it's a church or even cities and governments, any organization can have different kinds of triple bottom lines. They're unique statements of an organization's values. So it really goes to, are you building your values? And at Gazelle Sports, we absolutely are all about our values. We teach it, we train it, we talk about it constantly. So that's very important. We have incredible amount of people that want to work for us, and they stick around because they like what we're doing and they want to live the way that we want to live. And so that's part of our bottom line, is engaging those people in something that is meaningful to them. So what we really do, though, is we're trying to inspire movement through positive experiences. And that means we're doing that for our employees, and we want to do it for our customers and for the community. I'm happy to say on triple bottom line, the economic part, we've been growing. The last time we had a dip in sales was 2001. Since then, we've grown every year, including through the recession. We grew 3% in 2008, 5% in 2009, 16% in 2010, and 13% last year. So we've been growing and expanding. So that part of the triple bottom line is definitely healthy, which is always fun. Environmentally, we do all a little bit, and hopefully it adds up to a lot. Here's a couple of things that we're doing environmentally. Number one, when we expanded our Grand Rapids store, which is out on 28th Street, we went from a 10,000 square foot to about a 15,000 square foot store. In that remodel, we recycled almost everything that we had. We completely recycled all the walls, all the wall fixturing, all the floor fixturing. We recycled it. In fact, most of it we gave away so that it would kind of passing it forward, other people could use it. So there's always ways to move things forward, whether you're actually keeping it out of landfill from recycling or letting someone else use something that you're now moving on past. So that's something that we're very proud of. As we expand and grow, we're going to continue to have that pass it forward kind of mentality. Another thing we do is we put on a lot of events, or we help put on a lot of events. We have events, can create a tremendous amount of waste. People coming in and all kinds of things that they do for a run like Riverbank Run or things like that. We're changing the way we do races and the way we do events. We have an event coming up on Earth Day here, actually, called the Green Day Fun Run, where it's paperless, where everything is, we don't have any waste at all out of that event. And anything that is all recyclable. So we're moving towards that, and we've engaged with partners on these events, like Chupan and Sons and some of the other people that are into recycling, on how do we make this better? How do we do our events better so that we can decrease our waste stream there? Probably the biggest thing that we do, though, is we have worked with our vendors on things that come back to us. We get a lot of returns. If something doesn't work out for somebody, they bring it back, and we're like, okay, let's make sure we have something for you that works. So we take those returns and instead of sending it back to the vendor that just throws them away, we just ask for a credit or whatever, and then we give it back into the community. So last year we gave over 10,000 pairs of shoes back to the community through this. So it's a way that we can just put great shoes on people's feet that aren't working for someone else but don't need to go into landfill. So those sort of things we continue to do with our vendors. And then some things come up that are just fun. So one of the things that our staff want to do this year is have an organic garden. So in our Grand Rapids store, we're actually building raised beds next to us, and we're going to have an organic garden. So some of those sort of things are just kind of it's connecting people with what they want to do. So all these little things, every business, I think, has those little things that you can do that move us all forward in a greater degree. We absolutely need to do more on the energy front, but we can learn that, and we can do better at that. But if we all do some things we know we can do, and do that low-hanging fruit, we can definitely change the way we fill up landfills and change that energy dependence. But the biggest thing, really, the biggest thing I want to share with you in terms of triple bottom line in our mind is the real local advantage. The real local advantage is people. It's that social part of the bottom line. It's the relationships. It's what Alyssa was talking about, is building the relationship economy. That's our advantage. It's the advantage of every single one of us in here in terms of our competition. It's building the relationships. And first of all, it's building the relationships inside of our business. Our staff is definitely the number one thing that we care about. We want them to, we want to build a culture of care and kindness. And that's what we demonstrate, and we work on that all the time, is helping each other care and show kindness to each other. We really work around creating this sense of purpose and meaningful work and positive environment. And so those are things we're talking about every day. We have team meetings every morning, and we talk about those things, and we do recognitions and appreciations for each other every day. So those sort of things that you can do in your own business are absolutely meaningful to the people that are working around you. Building that relationship inside. And then what we talk about is living our mission. We celebrate and recognize each other living our mission, and our mission at Gazelle Sports is we pursue, encourage, and celebrate a healthy lifestyle. That's our mission. That's what we're all about, building, pursuing, encouraging a healthy lifestyle. And so we support all of our employees doing that. In fact, anytime they do a race, anytime they go to a fitness center, anytime they want to take a yoga class, those sort of things, we pay for that. And so we want them, when we encourage them, to be out there doing it themselves and sharing that with each other. And so we have this whole athletic reimbursement where we give money away and we recognize people for doing that. So I think it's number one, getting those hugs in at the staff level and making sure that you're aligning what you believe with what you're doing with your staff. And that's probably the biggest thing that a local company can do. There's always work to do. There's definitely stress. There's definitely tasks. But if people feel like, man, this company really cares about me, then they're doing meaningful work, it's going to be such a better environment to work in. And then the other part of the relationship, though, is the people, our customers, and our community. We want to build a community that we're so proud and happy to live in. And so what we're always trying to do, all of us, we all have stories that we can build the way we build our community. This is not just Gazelle Sports. This is every one of your organizations is helping build this incredible community. And so some of the things that we do that's unique is we have 10 of our staff that are called community outreach staff. So out of 150 staff, 10 of them, that's what they do. They just work on building community. So it's a little bit unique because it's like, wow, a little small business that part of your business aren't you supposed to be selling shoes? No, we got 10 people just out putting on events, doing programs, running clinics, connecting with the community, building partnerships, building collaborations. And this is important because it is a huge benefit. It comes back, it's a payback to us, because as you engage and as you build the community, there's an authenticity to that that's very difficult to do. So if as you do that, that will come back to you multiplied. In Grand Rapids, we started a thing with our expansion called Community Space. And in this community space, we do yoga, we do nutrition clinics, we do good form running clinics, we have injury clinics, we bring in experts to share their knowledge. And so this is not retail space, it's just a space for community to come and share and learn, do some exercise, potentially try something new that they haven't done before. And so 10 years ago, I would have never said, hey, we're going to take 600 or 900 square feet, and that's just going to be space for the community. But it actually has been a great way of building our business again. And now we share it with other people, like our one of our partners, Girls on the Run. They come in and do all their trainings in our community space. So they do their CPR trainings, they do their leadership trainings and stuff like that. And so Girls on the Run is another part of a big thing that we helped start here in West Michigan. And now there's almost 9,000 third through fifth grade girls this spring that are out building their own self-image and respect about who they are through movement and through learning in this 12-week period. And so we help bring that about, and all those girls get a pair of New Balance shoes. So when you do these sort of things, when you build these sort of capacities to do things, you can't do it on your own. And so we always look at how do we collaborate with others to build this incredible community. We're involved in pioneering healthy communities, of course, local first, that whole focus of where local first, the connection to the Business Alliance for Living Local Economies. I love that. Bali, I'm not sure what that means, but when I say it out loud, building the Business Alliance for Living Local Economies. I like living local economies. That's what this is about. And so we're so proud to be engaged in that. And so really our bottom line, I mean, I love that our finances are good. I love that we're working on some of the environmental things. But our bottom line is we want really healthy employees that are happy, that are great to work with, that are fun to work with. And we want to be in West Michigan, Grand Rapids and West Michigan, to be the healthiest community in the nation. That's what we want. That's our vision, is to be the healthiest community in the nation. And as we build our health and we spread that and build a healthy community, we know that we're going to survive and thrive, absolutely. And so engaging in that that relationship economy is really the bottom line that I think all of us can do on a day-to-day basis and make a big difference for our own businesses. So thank you very much. I get a little bit fired up when I'm talking about this, so